Hey everyone, today we're going to chat a bit and I'll share some really important info. In just a moment, I'll open up TradingView and we'll break down today's strategy in detail. I'll also explain what trades we'll be taking and what to expect from today's market. We'll be spotting strong entry points, analyzing the market, and of course, placing trades on pocket option. Quick reminder before we start. Want real signals and smart market analysis? Subscribe to my Telegram channel. I post daily signals, strategy tips, and trading breakdowns. Want more? Join my VIP group for more signals and entry points, forecasts before big news, private sessions, and exclusive strategies. No fluff, just results. Links are in the description. Join now and trade smarter. Let's cover a few theoretical points, so we're all on the same page before diving into the strategy. We'll start with a basic concept: support and resistance levels. This is a fundamental but super important idea. Imagine the price is moving in a direction but keeps hitting a wall, a level that pushes it back. If the lows keep forming in the same price zone, that's your support level. A strong push where price tends to bounce upward. When price touches this level again, you can consider an uptrade since that level has already proven strong. That's what support looks like on the chart. Now, let's flip the script. Resistance. Think of it as a ceiling that the price struggles to break through. It tries to go higher but hits resistance every time. When it reaches this zone again, it makes sense to look for a down trade. Let's lock in that theory and jump right into a live setup. We're opening pocket option and scanning different pairs to find where the price is forming clear highs or lows in a single range. That's how we define support or resistance levels and open trades under the best conditions. Switching to a 5-minute time frame, scrolling to current time. What do we have here? First pair, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Nothing interesting. Moving on. Now this is interesting. A clear resistance level at the top. Price has tried to break it multiple times but keeps getting rejected. One false breakout, but it pulled back immediately. That's a strong signal. Buyers can't push the market up. This level is still valid and the market respects it. Price is testing the zone again. And now we see a retest with a strong bearish engulfing pattern. The red candle completely swallows the green one. Perfect down signal. The price is clearly bouncing off the level, so we catch the downward move. Opening pocket option, selecting CHF/JPY. And entering a 2-minute down trade. Let's see how it plays out. While the trade's active, quick reminder, I've got my own exclusive course where I teach unique strategies and rare indicators you won't find for free online. Everything I personally use. Precise entry points, proven setups, complex market situations explained clearly. If you want to actually understand the market, not just guess, message me on Telegram. Access is open for serious traders only. Two minutes passed. Clean win. Let's review that trade. The price moved exactly as expected. First trade. In the bag. Now let's talk about uptrends and downtrends. Opening a fresh chart to explain how to spot them. In the previous example, we saw levels where highs or lows kept returning to the same area from one side, but sometimes price moves within a channel. That's a range or flat market. Usually, it forms after strong movement, while the market is gathering strength. So how do we trade it? Simple. From resistance, trade down. From support, trade up just like we did in the example. Perfect down entry. Then we've got trend moves, where levels are sloped, not horizontal. For example, an uptrend. Every low is higher than the last, and highs are rising too. That's a clear signal. The market is climbing. In that case, the best entries are up trades from the trendline support. And near the upper boundary, down trades can work. In a downtrend, it's the opposite. Each low is lower than the one before. That's a strong sell signal. Key features of a downtrend. Each high is lower lows, also keep dropping. In that case, go for down trades from the top of the channel. To sum it up, now we know the three types of price movement. Range, trade, from by boundaries. Uptrend, trade with the trend. Downtrend, trade with the trend down. Let's now look for those setups live on the charts. Let's pause at GBP per CAD. Clear pattern, both highs and lows are rising. Price just hit a support level. We expect a bounce upward. Opening pocket option, choosing the pair and placing an up trade. Second clean win. After a small dip and consolidation, price returned to the upside, bringing in another $750 in profit. Right on point. Let's keep going. We've got another powerful tool to discuss. The third tool for today is the volume indicator. Let's add it to the chart. Click Indicators, type in Volume and select it. You'll see volume bars at the bottom. This is key to understanding price movement. So how do you read volume? The taller the bar, the more traders were active at that price level. Low volume equals weak market interest at that price. High volume equals a lot of trades happened, so it's a significant level. How do we use this in trading? Sometimes volume drops really low. Practically zero. And what happens next? You'll notice that when volume bottoms out, the trend often reverses. For example, a strong uptrend suddenly turns downward, right as volume hits a minimum. Let's look again. Here's another similar zone, market. And again, we see a reversal after the volume drop. Downtrend flipped into an uptrend. One more, volume is minimal, price peaks, and then crashes hard. Takeaway? When volume drops sharply, the market's likely ready for a reversal. Before we continue, meet Aurix, my personal trading robot. It scans any asset, analyzes multiple timeframes, and shows key zones and indicators. Link in the description. Try it now. Let's now see how the volume indicator works in real time. Opening Euro to Canadian dollar and checking the chart. No extra tools needed. It's a clear downtrend. Let's mark it and highlight key highs and lows. Drawing trend lines for support and resistance in the downtrend. Done. Price is bouncing inside this downward channel. Now we switch to volume. We spot several zones where volume hit critical lows, marking those with vertical lines. What happened in these zones? Every time volume dropped, the market reversed. From down to up or up to down, all on low volume. It's a clear pattern. Low volume often signals a trend reversal. Now let's look at the current moment. Price is near a support zone. We wait for low volume to place a trade. Ideally, we want volume to drop near resistance. Then we'll enter a down trade. Since we expect the short uptrend to end, it makes sense. The market is reversing. And here it is. Volume just dropped and price touched resistance. This level has been strong resistance several times. Perfect timing. Let's go down. And there it is. We entered right at the top and got a solid win. Everything worked exactly as planned. Another perfect result. That's why we use filters, indicators, and strategy together. It's all about the system. We made some great trades today. Time to wrap up. Trading isn't luck. It's strategy, analysis, and discipline. Want consistent profits? Subscribe for signals and breakdowns, and join the VIP group for daily setups and smarter trading.